Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of the week so far. And welcome to this new video on Solana. We have to take a look at it. It's been very bullish over the last 24 hours, I think. Or at least it got a lot of bullish momentum yesterday. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what that means. Is this the start of a Solana rally? Or have we just found significant resistance and will we drop back down? Which I'll delete this off the chart, so it still remains a surprise. But if you were a bit attentive, then you might already know what I think. But we'll talk about that. And my analysis is not always the truth. And we'll just talk about the different possibilities as well. So that's what we'll do. Before we dive into that, I do want to briefly mention that I have my own premium trading group in which I share my own trades as signals, but you also gain access to a chat room full of traders, and you will learn with the trading guide to analyze like me, so to analyze like this. All right, so that's what it is. For now, let's actually get into Solana. All right, so what I like to do sometimes, and I think most of you appreciate that. I'm not sure, let me know. But what I like to do is to see what Solana is doing. And not really anything has changed. I mean, the total value locked is actually holding up fairly well since the end of July or something. Obviously, it's down quite a bit since... it's actually not down that much. It's actually just doing fine. Daily transactions, daily active addresses down a bit, but that doesn't matter. Total value locked is most important. And then technically, Solana is bullish. On the 4-hour time frame, on the short term, it is bullish. On the long term, it is still bearish. All right. And this level right here between $20 and 20.4 is the last resistance for Solana to hold, to remain bearish. All right. It's $20, which is a psychological resistance level, and then supported by the 200 EMA and the 382 FIB, a major resistance level. I would personally say if you see those three things together, a 382 FIB, 200 EMA and a psychological level, just short. All right, it's too strong. And in this case, that is also what I think is going to happen. But there's more behind that, because a lot of this bullish momentum from Solana, I think actually came from Bitcoin. See, Bitcoin actually became quite bullish since the 11th or the 12th last week. And what we see is that Solana at that point of time also started its bullish momentum. So then Solana got a bullish breakout yesterday when Bitcoin was also bullish above 19.25 and now hit a significant resistance. So it does depend, and we can actually take a look at some numbers for that. We can actually take a look at the correlation, of course. Correlation right now is 93%. All right, so Solana is very dependent on Bitcoin. And what we're seeing with Bitcoin now is that it's nearing some major resistance at 27,500. And it actually got a bearish breakout right here between below 27,000 yesterday. And it's expected that it's going to be bearish because of the interest rate tomorrow. All right, so overall, my expectation, and that could be wrong, all right? It could definitely be wrong. But my expectation for Bitcoin is bearish. And that in combination with Solana hitting a major resistance level leads me to believe that sure, Solana, because it's bullish on the short term, finds a bit more support around $19 and stays up here for a bit. But eventually, I think Solana will break down below 19.15 and continue falling down towards that $18 level again. And from there, we'll see. We'll see whether Solana is able to hold, start some sort of a new uptrend, or is going to drop down lower. But that is short term what I expect. Now, like I said, it really does depend on Bitcoin. So if I'm wrong about Bitcoin and Bitcoin gets up towards 27,500, then Solana will probably follow up to 20.4. So then it's not even going to be bullish yet. But if Bitcoin breaks above 27,500, then I was wrong about Bitcoin. And I will also be wrong about Solana. Because then Solana is able to break above 20.4. And if 20.4 now breaks for Solana, I would argue it's bullish on the short and longer term. So it's a possibility. Is it what I expect? No. Is it most likely? In my eyes, also no. But you should know about it. All right, so that's my take on Solana. I will keep you updated, but for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.